Nigeria. And that was the only media that have been consistent speaking against the bad government and for the purpose for reformers. Niger what yo? No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. The only media that have been speaking. No more bad government. The voice of the voiceless. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. For the poor. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what media? No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. In Nigeria. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. The only media. No more bad government. The number one media in Nigeria. No more bad government. That have been speaking against government. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what you? The voice of the voiceless. The voice of the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Niger what media? Voice for the voiceless. Niger watch media. Voice for the voiceless. The only media that have been speaking against bad government. Being consistency since 1944. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless.
It will still be 2 years, so campaign don't start. Some people say Peter Obi they play mind game. Let's assume. When I say make they calm down. The way I express myself, you go out before I go say, you know, make I calm, because what I'm seeing, there's no mind game for this one. The desperation from the people inside the ADC, no mind game. Say the concept Peter Obi, now you get tickets. You have to fight for it. I'm telling you, there's no mind game for inside ADC. Anyway, although I would love to be proved wrong though, but this one, mind game, where, how? It will be as it gets. Say mind game, did this one, how? Say all this one, so say that they play mind game later, because say Peter Obi now will they give the ticket, Abby? Oh, you can't get it. Or maybe I'm not getting it. The whole thing is confusing. The number is too big for me to read. It's confusing me. The whole number is really confusing me right now. Now wow. Let's listen to this.
Very prominent member of the PDP, a founding member of the PDP, a vice president for 8 years. He competed 3 times, contested 3 times, President Atiku. Highly respected person. Would you respect, and I've made this public, would you respect to him? I think he should be a hero of democracy, but I don't think he should aspire to even lead this country. I think he should be a father figure. He should be involved in the building of an alternative to APC, but he should bring in new blood, new perspectives, new people, and say, the future belongs to you. We will stand behind you. Amechi should do the same thing. Verify if he feels he can handle his own ego, should be part of this thing. But those faces should not be the ones that are telling Nigerians, give us power and we will do different.
So you expect them to be at the background?
Absolutely. And look, if you have contested for vice president for presidency for 3 times and you don't get it, and you're approaching 80, for goodness sake, I mean, something should tell you that it's time to be a father. In Africa, being a father is a great thing. You decide, literally, my gut feeling is, if Atiku would say, I will call it quits as far as aspiring to be president is concerned, but I have a condition. I, maybe in consultation with a few people, will decide a set of people who step in our place. And if I do that, I want you and you and you, the key people involved in this, all of us stand down. None of us is going to contest for the presidency. We want younger people, more energetic people, healthier people, not people who have just simply been so exposed to power they can't live outside power. If you give those people power, they're just going to be like President of Tinubu's government. What is going to be the difference? What are they saying to Nigeria? And this is what is missing. Tell us what this whole coalition, today we're this, tomorrow we move here. Today. What is this thing about? It's just simply to create an alternative.
YouTube, Ada, what you saw, I saw it as well, but I don't want to talk. Hey, when they come down for his car, the way they work, I can see, and they see something, you know, say, YouTube, Ada, you talk and nobody go hold you. Now me talk and just now. So let me just assume, say, now when I see him, me not they see that area. So I jump and pass. I don't jump and pass. But the question is, are we cursed in Nigeria? Now, not see the youth with already the hail. They know the hail up, say, ah, God, well, the problem of ourselves. We are not ready. All you just need to do, just throw some money into one crowd and they'll start singing your praises. That's
Beloved, but you know, say that is not an organic gathering now, so.
Mama, tell me one organic gathering where Tinubu get with
No, see how to be organic gathering.
Exactly.
It doesn't have to be organic. It doesn't have to be organic now.
Peter Obi will get organic gathering. Is he our president today? Organic or not organic doesn't count anymore.
Wait.
Just let it be gathering. Simple.
As long as it's not organic gathering, and we have time to walk towards 2027.
How are we walking? Where's the walk? Mama Echo, please say it how it is, please.
Don't worry. We are doing what we are
now,
doing.
This don't worry. You talk more than 78 times last season. Look where we are. I'm worried.
We are worried.
I'm not telling you I'm not worried. I'm worried.
Wait.
Now, this don't worry. Now will take
you have the right to be worried, Evie. That is why we need to do what we are doing. That is why we need to. I'm
seriously worried though, because the way things just they go now. Some of you might think now, oh, you are negative again. Yes, you were positive. Where we
is this? They are not going to give Peter Obi the ticket. Period.
So, you know, because 2023, a lot of people accuse me on this platform. Stay positive.
They are not giving him
all eyes on judiciary, all this on judiciary, all blah blah blah. Look where we are today. We need to be worried in advance so that we'll be able to put ourselves together. But the way everything looks like, it looks like we say we're ready to put ourselves together.
That is why our own language in this platform and other platform must change. That is why I advocate that we don't need to fight ourselves. We need to work together. I'm not taking words from you. Please write down.
It's something else, my people. I don't know. I don't know what my principal is doing. Whatever he's doing, I just pray God guide him to do it well, because it's the only slim hope left for me right now. Just let me be honest to you guys. You see, I use the word slim. Very, very slim. Oh, yes. Whatever he's doing, whatever he's putting together, we have used all the word in the past. Peter Obi know what he's doing. Peter Obi is a smart, is this, is that. Yes, I listen to all. At the end of the day, the way that they slap Peter Obi, that's why they slap all of us who support him. So at this moment now, yes, I'm still with him because I don't have any reason. I wish I can stop supporting him. Let me be honest. The only reason why I would have stopped supporting him, if maybe I see somebody that I know that, yes, can give me that better Nigeria more than him. But as of this moment, I just check left and right, check everywhere. No day. So should I just stop supporting him because I don't like him again? Or am I really fighting for that Nigeria? That's how it is. Some people stop supporting Peter Obi because they say obedient people insult them. Some people stop supporting Peter Obi, they say he don't look them very well. It's like, I don't understand why we are taking this thing like a personal thing. Even though I know now that our chances look slim, it still looks slim. The people that are talking right now, strategizing, putting stuff together, we are very, very minimal. How many would be for Nigeria? They don't say this is I was supposed to be 200 million. So let's assume we are still capped on that 200 million. How many people are actually talking? How many? Nigerians that are actually being vocal right now on Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, or TikTok. If someone count, how many will be? So why can't I be scared? Someone say we could look Bible. Bible say in chapter 8 equals to 9, verse 10. He said, let's keep our mind together and be hopeful. And listen. Now the same Bible still talk and say, if you yourself, you don't put in the work, you not go work. That one still there, verse 10 equals to 8. They inside there, they inside Bible. Check out. You have to put in the work.
That is Mr. Elvis. That is Mr. Elvis. That yes, is faith without work is dead.
Exactly.
Speaking. Talking. No action. Nothing will happen.
You see, they don't let me talk. I talk and say they want verse 8, verse 9. Is there? It's there. I don't just they carry the talk for year. That's what we talk. ECBD says stop talking. They can't do anything. Then Black Panther don't start now. If I heard they talk one thing, don't worry. Peter Obi can get this thing. I pray, because information will come out now today. Now say Peter Obi have already left ADC allegedly. I'll leave allegedly for there because it never come out. You know, say once my principal don't tweet, now that time we'll remove allegedly.
They are not giving him the ticket. Period.
That's why I talk. They say make I shut up.
There's no shut up there. That is the bitter truth.
They say make I shut up. Black Panther say make I shut up. Say they go give him. They must give him. He swear with his life. If they talk for you, I know they let my submission land. Do not go cut him short.
The coalition was a plot, a dead plot.
But I told them also alongside when you are saying, I say it's suicidal for them to even have that position. I said that.
Listen, guys, from day one, I say this ADC, not good thing, but the lions and tigers there will not allow Peter Obi. Listen, Peter Obi is not just a threat to Tinubu administration. No. For those of you that is not getting it, let me make this clear. Peter Obi is a threat to Tinubu's administration, all the satanic elites in Nigeria, all the satanic elders in Nigeria, all the satanic religious leaders in Nigeria, all the satanic traditional rulers in Nigeria, and all the satanic Nigerian citizens in Nigeria. I'm telling you, both home and abroad. Peter Obi is a threat to all of them. For example, now, Okpebolo just came from nowhere. You say you want to give your principal 2-point-something million votes. Nobody stop you. We don't know where you want to get them, whether na IQ you want to go get them, na New Benin market you want to go get them, or Luku market, that's fine. Give them. But now, why attack Peter Obi? Now, people are not trying to change the narrative. Hold on. People are not trying now to change the narrative that, what he was saying is just for the safety of Peter Obi. Listen, if you know get sense, I get sense. If Okpebolo came out to say, Mr. Peter Obi, you've been to Edo State twice now. I would like to advise you, please, next time you are coming, let me know for your safety. At least as the chief security officer or whatever in Nigeria, in Edo State, I'm supposed to be informed. Everybody would have taken that.
Full stop, and he stopped there.
Exactly. Everybody would have just said, at least, wait till this man talk. He may say, for me, for support of Bible, I say, it makes sense. At least.
Sorry.
Mona, hold on. Now make I finish my submission, man. I'll forget what I'm saying. Hold on. Everybody would have just said, okay, what he said, it makes sense. Mr. Peter Obi, next time if you go, I beg, because wait till this governor talk, and it makes sense. But he started his satanic statement by saying, the man where he's saying don't get chishy. He come at those they come donate 1.5 million. Sorry, 15 million. See, listen, you started with anger, with hatred. Then you now went on. Say your security is not guaranteed. I'm very serious about this. It's some of you that cannot digest statements. You don't know what I'm very serious about this mean. The body language, the gravity of the statement, you cannot digest it. You are trying to make me understand rubbish. Because many of you don't reach me privately. You don't write me. Some of you don't even insult me. In fact, I want to address you particularly from the island. You reached out to me. I have so much respect for you. But you started by saying I should stop the way I'm talking to Okpebolo because Okpebolo is our person and Peter Obi is an Igbo man. Jeez. Igbo people can never... Your statement, because I was angry, Pa. I have so much respect for you, but I did not know that inside you, some part of you have these tribalistic tendencies. You said we should support our own. Why are you fighting your own? That Peter Obi is an Igbo man. Igbo people can never fight their own to protect Edo. Then quarrel burst between you and I. I told you that even though my statement to you, to God who made me, I said, even though the Igbos cannot fight for Edo, even though we've had people in the past and present that have embraced ethnicism and tribalism, must I, Elvis, follow that trace? Then you now said, yes, that is true. But if you just look at now, if you just look at, they're not going to feed this thing for us. Make una live Okpebolo. The war Obaseki destroy everything. Look my area. Obaseki destroy my house. The best person don't come now. Everybody, they fight them. And I said, Epa, are you not protecting Okpebolo because of what Obaseki did to you? Fighting Obi because he's an Igbo man. Does it mean, say, you don't see what's wrong for waiting Okpebolo talk? And I'm making to understand. I say, oh, that's also true. Listen, guys, I want to tell both of those of you that have insulted me. Somebody left a comment on Naija Watch video on YouTube. You say, Elvis, you are satanic for attacking Okpebolo. Okpebolo did not do nothing, blah, blah, blah. Listen, I did not delete this thing. We did not block you. I know that my good people will read your comment. They might reply to you. Yes, I know we have good people on Naija Watch that will see some comment. If you attack me, they will respond to you. But I want to let you people know this thing. Is this fight about is it a fight of ethnicism? Or what Okpebolo, the way they put it, was it right? Now he came back again to justify it with his satanic APC Edo chairman. That one openly came out with hate. Say, I am amongst the people that hate to be in Edo. APC Edo chairman. I talk that one for them. So when I say because say they be my people, because that's what now what you know they beat me for that privately, right? Because say they are my people. Wait till they all talk now, you jump and say, whether you not consign me now, my people, I must protect them. Not because they were we did today. Some of the Yoruba people will support Tinubu today. The good thing about Tinubu administration, when make me like this Tinubu administration, we say everybody they collect woto equally. I want you guys to understand that we are not going anywhere with the way we are reacting to things. I'm not attacking Okpebolo and say not repair road. I'm not, because if you do road tomorrow, if you do anything good in Edo tomorrow, this same platform now will take praise him. But I'm tackling Okpebolo with his hate speech against Peter Obi. I'm tackling the satanic APC Edo chairman, Jared Tenebe, with his hate speech against Peter Obi. But some of them said no. Now I Edo people will protect them over my dead body. God forbid. I'm not going to join and do that rubbish. Not be me anuna. Uwadiji. Not be me anuna. That's why we are where we are today. Look where we did today now. Some of them go things now say, oh, Mr. Najawa don't like Okpebolo. Tell me why I not go like Okpebolo or why I go hate him. I can only judge you with what you say. And I want you to judge me with what I say or what I do. My footprints. Look where we are today. Because many people are fighting for their selfish interest in Nigeria based on ethnicism and tribalism. In extension, nepotism and favoritism. We're in trouble in this country. I'd like us to quickly recapitulate back on this from what you made today.
Things. I think the authorities are seeing when this hate, when people are peddling this narrative and rhetoric of hate. I'm sure they saw live on TV when Jared Tinubu says he hates somebody and he cannot stand the person, despite the fact that he was corrected. For good measure, this same Jared Tinubu, because they wanted to win elections, said that nobody watches a Rise TV, that they don't have DSTV, and they can't pay for subscription because of the poverty Obaseki has put in their state. Secondly, both of them, the governor and Nyesom Wike, they didn't double down on it, and they felt it was a joke. And that's a sad thing for the country. And when the governor kept on saying that there was nothing wrong with everything, he said, everything is wrong. There are already petitions across board to embassies of nations and everywhere about the speech of the governor. And the governor does not even know the veracity of what his threats have become in society. But I'm sure there's, because you see, that's why politicians feel disgruntled when in the end, when it's not time for election, you come and say they should sign peace accord. When this governor is saying things like this, who is telling him to have some level of decorum? And that's why I say democracy dies in decorum. That's the sad reality. Secondly, Oji, with due respect, Saint Nyesom Wike, during campaign, you allow Peter Obi coming, isn't it? Why did you allow Atiku campaign in your state? All right. Did we know all the things you did as regards venue or not venue? So because it's so easy for Saint Wike to talk now. He said he let Peter Obi come. What about Atiku? Why did Saint Wike allow?
It's an application process now.
It's an application process. You see, let's be doing a K in this country and continue hypocrisy. We will see it when the country goes up.
Let me start with Jared Tinubu, the chairman of the Edo APC. I said yesterday that the people who occupy positions of leadership in this country, they should be at least persons who are enlightened, so that they don't embarrass the rest of the community with their lack of enlightenment. Hate speech is deplored all over the world, whether it's Algeria, Australia, Canada, the United Kingdom, or in the European Union. The Council of Europe specifically has legislation against hate speech, whether on the basis of political affiliation, race or identity or religion. And here in Nigeria, you have a politician who says he's a chairman of a party in a state saying, I hate somebody. Now, you know, in Nigeria at the time, there was supposed to be a similar legislation against hate speech. But of course, you know, there was a rebellion against it. It didn't work. The reality is that what we play in Nigeria is a politics of hatred, of hate. Now, when Wike comes along and he says, when he was governor in Rivers State, Peter Obi visiting the state as a presidential candidate informed him, and he provided logistics, transportation, and all of that. It's about relationship. Perhaps at that time, he and Mr. Peter Obi, they were on good terms. But for the most part, politicians in this country are not on good terms. And they relate to each other on the basis of sentiments, not on the basis of the common good, of the responsibilities of their office. So things have changed. Events have shifted. If the same Peter Obi were to say he was coming to donate in Abuja, maybe to the teachers who have been going on strike, Wike may say, don't come here. The same Wike that accommodated him in Rivers State. Finally, the governor of Edo State, Okpewolo, he says there is what he gave was an advice. Okay, an advice is a recommendation,
right? Not
a threat. Okay, but he said that he will not be able to guarantee the security of Peter Obi. That's a threat.
Correct.
And he cited the example of his own personal experience.
Right.
So I think the governor of Edo State actually needs that encyclopedia. The encyclopedia will tell him the difference between an advice and between a threat. Right. He doesn't even need the encyclopedia. He can take a simple dictionary.
All right.
And he can ask his commissioner for education to explain the difference between the two phrases to him.
All right.
So he repeated the offense.
He did.
He said whether Peter Obi likes it or not, well, he is on his own. Yeah. Let him come to Edo State.
Right.
Right. So this is what I say about enlightenment and the mental capacity, ability of the persons that we put in high offices in Nigeria.
Well done, Dr. Datti. Well said.
Executive Governor of Edo State and the APC party chairman of Edo State. This is for both of you. Across the world, hate speech is not something any country take it lightly. Well, it is the responsibility of the institution that is responsible for this. The DSS, the police, are responsible for this, and they should carry out their job. A threat to any Nigerian citizen is a threat to all Nigerians. If it can happen to that one person, it can affect the whole country. It can cause a serious problem in Nigeria. When you come out on national TV threatening an individual, this must not stand, and this must not be allowed to go scot-free. Governor Okpewolo might be under immunity, but the APC party chairman is not under any immunity. It's open for the security agency to take action. There is a difference between hate and dislike. The anchor of TVC tried to correct him and even help him and guide him to understand the intensity of the word he's using. Yet he refused to take that correction. He still insists that this is his position. He expressed how he hates Peter Obi. Everyone knows the meaning of hate. The unfortunate aspect of this is that these people in position, Governor Okpewolo and the state party chairman, these are people, even in their community, they are not even qualified. They can't even have any leadership position. But unfortunately, these people find their way in the helm of the affairs of this state of Edo. Now, this is what you get when you abandon leadership for people with low IQ. When you abandon leadership for tout, this is what you get. The character of these people and their behavior is causing a national problem today. It's causing a problem to Nigerians, not just the Edo-lite. Edo-lite, you must wake up. Edo, if you check the statistics, the literacy rate in Edo is over 70%, meaning less than 30% are illiterate, maybe cannot read or write. Then you have over 70% of Edo-lite, over 70% of Edo-lite, who knows how to read, professors, doctors, people of great and sound minds. Yet you abandon leadership, you abandon politics because of your dislike to former governor Obaseki. You allow characters like this to take over leadership position. The Edo-lite we know would have stand and defend their vote. The people like this wouldn't find their way in leadership position, becoming threat to national unity, becoming threat to Nigeria. How can you issue threat? Let everyone go back to the dictionary and check the meaning of hate. It's an intense word. That is an intense feeling, having for someone or something that could cause harm to someone. These people do not even understand English and the word they are using. That is why when the anchor is trying to correct him, he could not understand the difference between dislike and hate. The intensity of that word. He was just full with negative emotion. So today, they are telling us that they are prepared to do harm to Peter Obi. And everyone is just folding hands watching. Nigerians belongs to everyone. We must not sit at the fence. We must not sit back. We have to get involved so that we can kick away tout. We can take away lunatics. Take them out of power. How can you allow character like this? Yes, Wike came his own, still standing on that negativity. insisting, because what is the character of Nyesom Wike? It's the same character like Okpobolo and the same APC chairman. Those are the class of people. The unfortunate people, the same mistake we made in Rivers State is what that brought Nyesom Wike. Rivers people were so emotional towards what? Because of this dislike to me and Miechi supporting Buhari, not supporting Goodluck Jonathan. That was the result. People ignore, not minding, not that Rivers people do not know the character of Nyesom Wike. But out of that sentiment, they allow character of Wike. Now it's a problem. It's not just a problem for Rivers State, but the whole country. When you allow character like this, have access to power, they abuse power. They abuse power. We are suffering in Nigeria because people who are not qualified to even be PRO or provost in their youth council, neither in any position in their community, are the people. Their community will not allow them to have any position. These are the people that are leading us today. Where do we think we are going? Everyone must rise up and get involved for us to take these low IQ people. Take these people who are not qualified to be your leaders. Take them out of power for us to have a decent country. For us to have good people at the helm of the affairs that can make good decisions for us. Do the right thing. I'm calling on the security agencies, the DSS, the police. This is your responsibility. This man is not under immunity. Yes, Wike is not under immunity. When they are spreading this hate speech towards Nigerians, you need to call them to order. You need to investigate them. You need to do your work. That is why we are calling for the independence of institutions. Nobody should even tell the DSS to start their work. Nobody should tell police to step into to take action. What image are we portraying? Edo people, wake up. Just forgive. No matter what you think somebody did, don't make this mistake again. We in Rivers State, we are suffering from the mistake we made in 2015, allowing the characters of Wike because of sentiment towards Ameh supporting Buhari. He refused to support Goodluck Jonathan. So therefore, the same people that brought him upon us, the people of Rivers State, he has turned against them. Today is that same sentiment that happened in Edo State. That same sentiment happened in Edo State. All of you sat back because of what? Obaseki. You feel Obaseki failed you, disappointed the Edo people. So therefore, you abandon your state and allow characters like this to take over. What do you think? Which result do you think you will have? They are not going to only affect you in your state. They are causing problem to the unity of our country. They are not going to only be a problem to Edo State, but they are also a problem to Nigeria as a whole. This must stop. Every Nigerian have right to travel to every nooks and crannies of the country, to do their business, to do anything, to reside, to live. They don't need to seek your permission. Yes, Wike, who is claiming of Peter Obi coming to him. That was during campaign. He deceived him, Peter Obi, just because of his dislike to Atiku. So he decided, Peter Obi, I will give you free this thing, sponsor your campaign, using reverse resources to do all those things. Did he not betray him later? We write the result. Is he not still in the IRF? So this is how the character, we don't listen to them. People are distractions. They don't have any base. Their time is running over. So they don't have anything to do than to spread heads. But we must not allow their message to continue to go. The security agencies need to stand up to their responsibilities and do the needful to save Nigeria from the hands of these people who are not qualified to be in position of power. Thank you.
That was well said, Mr. Alabo. Thank you so much for that wonderful message. Although it was a bit long, next time make it short. Thank you so much for saying that. Yes, the area I will agree with you 100% is that, yes, people who hated Obaseki, you know, they decided to say, Uvu do not devil, they can't, they don't mind. As long as I hate Obaseki, Obaseki must go. That's what they did. But look where we are. But it's not only in Edo State, though. Yeah, everybody's always doing this. Tomorrow, you see now, people who hate Tinubu, we end up bringing Atiku in. Just because, like some people have already said, Tinubu must go, whether they like it or not. Then they go bring Atiku in. Atiku can't give them a better paracetamol. Yeah, so Nigerians are always be doing this. So,
thank you, Niger Watch. That was the same thing Kenneth Okonkwo is saying. Say he doesn't mind anybody who to come just to pull Tinubu out of power.
That's what they're always doing. So it's crazy. But I'd like to take some calls. Let me come to you guys on the panel. The first caller today, I think, Mother Deborah. Okay, I missed that call now. Let me quickly call you back. You know, guys, press on the like button and help us to share. Also, press on the dollar sign, buy me coffee if you can. Encourage what we do here. God bless you all. Mother Deborah, thank you very much, man. Good evening to you. Talk to us. You have 3 minutes. Work with it, man. 3 minutes.
Yeah, I'll be quick. Good evening to everyone.
Thank you, man.
I actually, let me just speak on the last video. The man spoke very well. He spoke very well, and honestly, till today, me, I'm surprised how Edo people who agree to be governed by a man like, what's that his name, Okpeholo. I never expected that Edo people will allow a man like that to become a governor. It's still something that I cannot understand. How that, because I lived in Benin for so many years, and I don't expect the Benin people to have allowed such a low life like Okpebolo to become a governor of Edo State. It's really, really shameful. So regarding the ADC ticket, honestly, after seeing Amechi already campaigning, you know, even before now, there's an interview that Amechi had at the early stage of the coalition, when he publicly said, he said it in the interview that he himself is interested, and if he's given the ticket, he will do 4 years. So he didn't hide his intention. And it's just a shame, you know. I'm actually disappointed. This Amechi man was one of the people that sabotaged Goodluck Jonathan and used all the resources of Rivers State to support Buhari. So he's not even a kind of a personality that anybody would even consider becoming a president. And it's shameful. I feel sorry for him, because he's just going to waste his time. And even if he's made a vice president, just like Mr. Oraka said, I saw the video Mr. Oraka did. Mr. Oraka said that Amechi will fail, even if he contests as a president, even if he becomes a vice, whoever he becomes vice to, he will fail, because a lot of Nigerians have not forgotten the role he played in the Buhari administration. So these are people who are only interested in their selfish interests. And it's just a shame that I feel strongly that this election is going to end up just like the way the 2023 election ended. They are going to split all the votes. Imagine Amechi already campaigning, you know, and definitely he's going to rival Peter Obi, and then split the vote. It's not as if he's going to go anywhere, but of course he has money to throw around. So obviously the coalition is already a mess.
Thank you.
I don't know what is going to happen. Yeah, let me just conclude now. You know, it's a shame that these older people haven't learned anything from the mistake they did in 2023. That is exactly what they are repeating. Everybody wants to be president. That's what led to this problem that we have today. And they are equally repeating the same thing. It's obvious that they don't learn. I don't know if they have a form of a dementia. They probably have forgotten what happened in 2023.
All right,
but it's the same thing that they are repeating now. And it's a shame. Thank you so much, Mr. Elvis.
Thank you, Mother Deborah. God bless you, man.
Yeah.
All right. I appreciate every one of you right there. I would like us to move on right now with my panelists. Mama Isho, you're the first on the panel. I would like you to talk to us, man. Good evening to you.
All right, good evening, beloved Elvis. Good afternoon from here. Greetings to you, our sweet mommy diaspora. Greetings to everyone in the panelists. Greetings to the listener. Greetings to all the viewer and all the commenter. You see, it is so saddening that Mr. Peter Obi believes that these people will change. It is saddening. Shawara refused to join them because he knew it would be like this. But many people who do not understand, they came up to say, oh, he's proud, he's jealous, he's this, who is he, and all was said about him. Nevertheless, the truth is coming out gradually now. But that's not what I'm going to dwell on. I'm going to dwell on the fact that it is only the truth that will set us free. And that is why I come to this platform, because the owner of the platform believes on the truth, no matter who is going to be hurt. So therefore, if we are going to moving forward into 2027, those of us who have two sides of the match should stop it. Stop it if you believe on this platform, if you believe on what Elvis believed on. Learn to call a spade a spade. We are in war. So this is not the time to play two sides of the mouth at all. This is the time to stand on the path of truth, and truth always, no matter who is involved. So everyone have the right to be afraid. So when Elvis say, I am afraid, that's, you have the right, because everything that is going on gives us the reason to be afraid. He gave me as a person, he gave me reason to be afraid. He gave me reason to be hopeless. He gave me reason not to see a way out. And at the end of the day, I was totally broken down. That was why you guys never saw me, because I never have the strength to speak like this anymore, because I never saw a way out. But you see, God being God, he knows the way to still revive us and give us the strength to know that it is not yet over until it is over. So everything that is happening is truth. Everything that is happening is for us to understand that the battle ahead of us is a fierce battle. But that does not mean the battle cannot be won. It can only be won if we are going to work together, if we are going to stand on the path of truth, and if we are going to begin to strategize from every corner. One thing that interests me most when I begin to listen to my children is the fact that they are beginning to wake up. They are beginning to say, Nigeria belongs to us. We are going to fight, and the time to fight is right now. That is why some of them are following Senator Natasha to say, we will stand by you to go back to your office. That is why some are saying, you know what, we are going to continue to work out and push out to see that there is an electoral reform. That is not that believe that's okay. There is need for Sowore and Mr. Obi to come together to work together. If they do that, there will be a way out. But then on that note, Mr. Obi has to understand that these people he's still mingling with, of which Sowore said we can't mingle with them if you are going to win. If you are going to win, we are not going to mingle with them. He has to make up his mind to dissociate himself from them. We don't need them. There are two tribes in Nigeria, the tribe of the oppressed and the tribe of the oppressor. Me and my children belong to that tribe of the oppressed. And if I understand very well, home and abroad, when I look at our percentage of the population in this very country called Nigeria, the tribe of the oppressed is more. Therefore, if the tribe of the oppressed, if only 80% from them in diaspora and 80% of them at home would join forces with Obi and Sowore, if they come together, the battle is won. But then the only way we can achieve that is for us to realize that religion must not divide us. Ethnicity must not divide us. Speaking from both sides of the mouth is not going to help us. I refuse to leave this kind of Nigeria behind for my children. I refuse to leave this kind of Nigeria behind for my grandchildren. Therefore, if you want to rest in peace, you that is hearing me today, and you that will hear me later when you listen to this, if you refuse to fight and you leave this kind of Nigeria behind for your children, you are not going to rest in peace. If me refuse to fight and leave this kind of Nigeria for my children, I am not going to rest in peace, because there shall be no peace for the wicked. We are going to be classified as wicked people because we know the truth. And the Bible said the truth we know shall set us free. So having known this truth, and we refuse to act, we refuse to work together, and we refuse to win this war for our children and leave a better Nigeria for our children, then we are so wicked. We are worse than the devil himself. We are going to be among the class of what Evie calls satanic, because we know the truth, and because of unnecessary tribe, as some people are reaching out to Evie, because of power is from Edo, you have to stand by your Edo people. Those that are doing such, those that are writing such or thinking like that, you belong to the class of the satanic people who does not want to live a better Nigeria for the younger generation. Except you repent and change that your way of life, you belong to the class of the oppressors, the wicked people that have made up their mind. They are not going to let go of Nigeria for Nigeria children to become who God has created them to be. But me, as a mother hen, will fight everything like a mother hen fight the hawk. I will fight and do everything that I need to do behind the scene to ensure that my children take over. Whether you want to join or not, go to the group of the oppressor. But with the oppressed, we will fight with all that we have. And by the power of the Almighty and the grace of God upon every one of us, victory will be sure. Thank you. I rest my submission there for now. Thanks, and God bless us all.
Thank you. Thank you, Mama Esho. God bless you, ma. I appreciate you. Thanks for your submission. And thanks for standing for what is right always. Okay, let me come to Mr. Jonathan. Mr. Jonathan, thank you, sir, for your consistency. Good evening to you, sir. Talk to us. Mr. Jonathan, you're not there. Okay, give us a mandate. If you are there, talk to us. Give us a mandate. You are not there. Mr. Alabo, please talk to us.
Can you hear me?
Thank you, Nigeria. Okay,
can you hear me?
Jonathan, go ahead.
Okay, Mr. Jonathan, go ahead. Talk to us.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Sorry for that short delay. I greet you, Mr. Davis. God bless you. The good work you are doing. And then the fellow panelists as well. I greet you guys. God bless you all greatly. On diaspora, once again, I greet you. God bless you abundantly. All the callers and all the commenters, I greet everyone. God bless you all greatly. You're all welcome. You see, on this issue of coalition, let me start from there. You see this coalition of 18. I will say this. What I said the day they started the coalition, they met and they made it official and public. What I said then is not going to change. What I said then, what I said 2 weeks ago, it's not going to change. It's going to remain. I will remain constant. You know, it is only when you say something that is out of line, and now you are now looking for a way to hide. You know, no, I will remain constant. I don't support the coalition. However, it is a good thing for Mr. Peter Obi to agree to participate in the process. It is good. It is wisdom. It is wisdom to participate in the coalition. You and I, Nigerians, as you are there today, if Mr. Peter Obi are taking the other route or the alternative option, that is not going to be part of the coalition at all, agreeing to meet with them, to sit down with them, does not mean he has joined the coalition entirely. He has the option to leave the coalition. But if he had taken the other route of not joining them at all, today, people will be saying that he's arrogant. He cannot walk the only way out. See, don't let us go too far. Let's just sit with Kenneth Okonkwo and Dele Momodu alone. Today, they will be running their mouth that without the coalition, there is no way to defeat Tinubu, that it is the only way out. Remember, recall, because don't let Stockholm Syndrome affect us here. Please, I'm begging everyone, just remember, when the likes of Kenneth Okonkwo, Dele Momodu were talking a month, 2 months ago, all they are saying is that coalition is the way. Coalition is the only way out. The moment, the very day, within 24, 36 hours after they made it official, they unveiled their true position. It has to be Atiku. They will support Atiku, meaning it has to be Atiku. They never said that before then. So it is like they are playing pranks. They are trying to trick the obedience. Mr. Peter Obi, first of all, and all they needed, the likes of Atiku, all they needed is just the vote of Obi. That's all they need. They don't want him to be the candidate. But it is a wise thing for Mr. Peter Obi to have joined, to have agreed to sit down with them. So nobody can say now today that after all, he did not come along with the coalition. We have seen the coalition for who they are. Said it, the only condition for the coalition to continue to move ahead with Mr. Peter Obi, two things must be settled. And I believe when they say they are still talking, because that's what I was hearing from people the other time. So there was no time to argue that time, 3 weeks ago. In fact, as of today, too, there is still no time to really argue. It has not matured yet. Still no time. Still no need for that. We're telling them that this coalition is not going to work. They said it's strategy. Atiku is not going to contest. Ameh is not going to contest. It's just strategy. Which strategy? Which strategy? But it is wise on the part of Mr. Peter Obi to have agreed to sit down with them. So they can't blame him now, because the conditions are clear. The candidate must be zoned to the south, period. If not, Mr. Peter Obi, get out. Get out of it. It's not going to work. Now they have danced naked in the market. We know them for who they are. So it's a good thing. So nobody can fault him on that. Nobody can fault Mr. Peter Obi on that. But people will now be talking, oh, why did he go there? He shouldn't have joined in the first place. No, I don't believe so. I believe it's a smart way to proceed. It's a way to proceed. It's smart. And for Ameh, see, Ameh is just forget him. All he's doing now is part of his own strategy. It's part of his strategy. He's fighting for relevance. He's positioning himself, projecting himself as a candidate that has followership. Nothing else. He cannot win the primaries. He cannot win the presidency. Everything he's doing is he has to, that's what politician does. Project yourself that you are relevant. Project yourself that you command some decent number of followership so that you will be respected. So that when they are talking in the scheme of things, you also can talk and put your demands on the table. That's all Rotimi is doing. Rotimi is a non-player here. It's just all that show that he's doing. It can't even, Rotimi cannot even win his own local government area. So he's a non-player here. I don't see him as any. He's playing. He's for his own. He's doing for his own benefit. Everything he's doing now is for him and for him alone. And the other thing area I want, the other subject I want to talk on is this Okpeolo thing. I'm glad that they are bringing in this eight issue into it. I really love it, and they brought it themselves. You will recall that since this whole thing started about a week ago, nobody was even talking about it. They brought it in themselves. And I like the way the anchor put it earlier on, that Okpeolo should have come out and put it out in an advisory manner, as an advice. It's not a threat. But it's very clear that what you did, what you said, was a pure threat. And now they brought in the 8th dimension into it. Because in Nigeria, there is no equality before the law. We don't have rule of law in the first instance. And there is no equality before the law. To have equality before the law, the rule of law must first of all be established firmly. And then equality before the law will follow. We don't have that in Nigeria. I dare that APC man in Edo State, APC chairman in Edo State, I dare him all his life. Let him go and say, I hate the Sardauna of Sokoto on national TV. I hate the Emir of Kano. And throw in his constitutional right that I have the freedom of speech to back it up, if he will still be standing in 24 hours as the chairman of that party in Edo State. I dare him to do that. So you see that there is no equality before the law. Even leave 8 alone. If we've seen instances in Nigeria where people comes out and describe the first lady, the wife to the president, in a certain derogatory manner. They were arrested and locked up. After all, also, they have their right of the right of expression also under the Constitution. So what happened back then? We all know the people that they have been locked up just because they said some derogatory statement. Why is the security agencies not doing what they did back then to demand that they are arrested because he described Aisha Buhari in a certain way and they locked him up? Why are they not acting now? There is no equality before the law. We don't have it in Nigeria. If you are still thinking that there is anything equality before the law in Nigeria, then you are the most naive person on planet Earth. Nothing else. We don't have it. By now, at the minimum, this man should have been called up for questioning. Minimum, at the minimum, he should have been called in for questioning. To come out publicly and say, I hate this person. I dare you. It is also freedom of expression. It's your right, right? Mr. APC chairman Edo State, I dare you, come out and say, I hate Muslim. I hate Islam. It is also your, I dare you, go come out and say that. You dare not. And then back it up with that right. Then you will know whether that right will hold water for you or whether you will languish in prison or they will deal with you and they will strip you of everything that you have. I dare you, come and say that. You dare not. So I love this 8th dimension that they brought into it. They're exposing themselves further. Their hypocrisy, illiteracy, all combined together. They are all exposing themselves. And finally, I will talk on the Tinubu $21 billion borrowing, new request to borrow $21 billion, approved by the Senate. You see, my position again 2 years ago has not changed. A year ago, 6 months ago has not changed. I will continue to say it. There is no money in Nigeria. People say Nigeria has money. No, 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 no. You are conflicting it. You are conflicting it together. My father has 1,000 hectares of land. My father has 1 million hectares of land. That hectares of land is nothing if you don't put it to work and turn it to money. It is nothing. You can that child can die wretched, poor, even though he's sitting down on a 1,000 or 10,000 or 1 million hectares of land. He can still die wretched, poor. That is the case of Nigeria, because I don't know any other way to explain it. That there is no money, even though there are resources that the country is sitting on. They have to borrow money. The unfortunate part of it is that they continue to lie to themselves and continue to lie to us, Nigerians, with their voodoo economy. Just 24 hours ago, I said it here. I said the purpose of rebasing is to borrow. It's just 24, 36 hours ago. And lo and behold, they did that, exactly that. Because they have to justify the reason for borrowing. That section of that document, which they will call loan to debt ratio, because that is what the Senate looked at. When they brought that document to the Senate, they will have to prove to the Senate, right? And when a criminal wants to act, they know how to cover their, all the loopholes. Loan to debt ratio. In order for this thing to sell in the Senate, that is the last part of the deal. That is the last part of the transaction. They have to cover that side. And then they force the NBA, the National Bureau of Statistics, to rebase, the crooked rebasing of the GDP of Nigeria. And that was the final part of the transaction for them. It has been written already. But that part of it, the Senate cannot move without that. And once that was done, they submitted it. The Senate acted on it so that they can borrow again. Because they now have the room to borrow. You will hear their crooked, stupid, wicked surrogates. They will be coming out now. You will be hearing them saying the loan to debt ratio is still okay. Because you have done a crooked rebasing of the GDP. The other sad part of it is that this money will not be used for the good of Nigeria, Nigerians in general. It will not. This money will end up in the hands of the governors through their FAC allocation. That is why the governors are not talking. They have put money into their mouth. They can't talk. You just watch. If you follow it, this is not magic. This is not magic. This is just watch from August on or September on. You will see the FAC allocation for each state. You will see 2, 3 to 5 billion naira addition to each state going forward. That is the money. The money is not meant for Nigerians. That's where the money will end up. Number one. Number two, the money will end up, they will use it to pay to finance the existing loans. And thirdly, they will use it for 2027. That's why it is so urgent for them.
All right, thank you.
So there is nothing here. That idea that it is for infrastructure. Which infrastructure? The only infrastructure is roads in Nigeria. Roads is the only infrastructure that they know. Anyway, Mr. Elvis, thank you very much. But let me say this, Mr. Elvis.
But your minute is over now.
I know. Just 10 seconds. Let me just chip this in. The reason why Mr. Tinubu is doing this, you see the central bank governor. The central bank governor is giving Mr. Tinubu enough reason not to print naira. If the guy is not allowing printing, is giving him enough reason. And so they are so desperate and they are so audacious 21 billion. That's what they are going for. It is like, let's go for the final one. Let's just do it once and for all. 21 billion, one shot. Because the guy at the central bank is giving him reason not to print naira. That is their game. But God help us in Nigeria going forward. Thank you, Mr. Elvis. I appreciate the time. Thanks.
All right. Thank you for that deep analysis. I always look forward to hearing from you, especially when it comes to this economy and financial part of our country. $21 billion is a lot of money. Thank you very much, sir. Okay, let's hear from the next person here. Mr. Alabo, please talk to us.
Thank you, Mr. Elvis.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Nigerians. Good evening, Mommy Diaspora. Good evening, the backroom staff and the panelists. God bless every one of us. Those on the comment section, let us continue. The like button and support this program. Continue to share. Do your own part. And God bless every one of us. For a new Nigeria is possible. Yeah, let me just start from where Jonathan stopped. When we're talking about this 21 billion. It's not just there, it's ending. There is about 11 billion, which is also on the pipeline, pending towards December, that they want to collect also. So there is a lot to collect, and all this money is going for settlement to the elite and the people who are opposing, which they want to buy over. So it's not for the development of Nigeria. It's not for any infrastructure, but for the corrupt politicians. That is the problem we are having in our country. Nigeria is bleeding. We should just stand up and wake up. When a country will continue to say we are rebasing our GDP, you know that there is a big problem. They are not doing anything. They can't do anything. They have run out of ideas. It's all about let's get the money, continue our big life, enjoy, borrow this money. And when you ask them, why are you doing this? They will tell you America is also owing. The debt of America is more than this, more than they will compare America to Nigeria. Do we have the capacity that America have? Do we have the kind of life the citizens of America are enjoying in Nigeria? So when it comes to this, you compare yourself. But when it comes to the good things that other countries are enjoying, then you shy away from that one. You say this is Nigeria. Our country is bleeding. That is why I am appealing to everyone for us to get involved. Criminals have taken over the space. We have gone back. We have withdrawn from leadership position, from getting involved in politics. This strategy of using tout, using Abure to intimidate people, and people decided to leave politics to Abure's. Today they have taken over the space. Who is suffering? I hear somebody crying, still complaining that Obaseki did this, Obaseki did this. Obaseki now is in abroad with family enjoying. Who is suffering the pain? Edo people. In my own state, Rivers State, who are suffering? Rivers people, we are the ones suffering. Because we dislike Ameh, because of he decided to join opposition against Goodluck Jonathan. That is where character like Nyesom Wike, people knows who Nyesom Wike is and they never wanted it. But because of Ameh, just to use him and fight Ameh, they allow him. Today, the whole people, Goodluck Jonathan's wife, he brought the house down. She was the one that brought him to the Upon River people. He demolished her own house. He disrespecting, insulting all of them. Our state, River State today, is bleeding financially. We are suffering because of characters like this. When we continue to say, because this governor do, the person is bringing, when you know, Did we not have how many candidates in Edo State? We have Labour Party. We have other party that participate. Even if you hate PDP, why don't you stand and say no? Characters like these people, you know, he sat for election result for WAEC in 2008. If you look the government law at his age, he's not even going to sit. It would have been GCE that he would have even been sitting for. But illegality and all those things happening in the country, that is the person, someone who is not even qualified, like I said in my video earlier. In the community, they will not even allow those characters to hold any position, because people that knows them in the village will not allow them, will not even support them to hold any position in their village square. These are people who are your leaders in the state, who are leaders in Nigeria. Where is our economy going? Check from presidency down to governors. When you are talking about today, it's the same argument I had with some of the APs. I say, you people, it's getting to 4 years now. None of you have looked around for any diploma course for him to do. He will come again, he will bring Chicago result and come and present again to INEC and cause a lot of controversy again. Nobody is thinking of brushing up. Let me brush up. Even this is argument they are doing, but because of ego, you have money. Those are characters. The same way they forge WAEC for Buhari with picture of old age. These are characters of people who find in space. How did we come to get Buhari becoming a president of Nigeria? Out of hate and dislike for Goodluck Jonathan. No matter anything, put both of them together. Compare their government together. Will you compare Goodluck Jonathan government to Buhari? But because of this sentiment, we just got, they deceive people, Nigerian will change. They brought out this change. People do not ask what kind of change. Look out where APC have taken Nigeria to. Today now you are regretting when this one leaves. You say, oh, we pray for Buhari to come back. We pray, and you pray for Buhari to come back, because you continue to have the wrong people coming in, taking over leadership position. People who are not qualified, they will package them and pen them and put them. A convicted criminals will be at the helm of the affairs of our nation. How do we think? A criminal you know will get power and repent with power. It's impossible. Nigeria is bleeding. We need to stand up and wake up, get involved. When you are asking questions, talking about Peter Obi knows what he's doing. There are a lot of things going on under. He knows he's a smart man. I told you, Peter Obi stand a lot of chances. We have characters like Tambua, we have Erufai, we have a lot of vibrant Northerners who wants to be president in 2031. They know this time around is for the South. They don't prefer Atiku to be the president. They know they cannot even compete. If you are telling me that Erufai wants to be president, Tambua wants to be president, no, they cannot compete with Atiku. They know all of them they can't compete with Atiku, but they know where they are standing. They prefer Peter Obi to come in. Whichever platform he will stand, they will support him, knowing that he's coming to do just 1 term, 4 years. And they stand the chance. If Atiku get into power today, he's doing 8 years. After that 8 years, power is coming back to South. They will lose their chances. So they are not ready to give it. So let us be patient. If you know you love Peter Obi, every state in Nigeria, we have people who are coordinating the obedient movement in all the states. That is the party we have for Peter Obi now. Coalition he has told you is there does not mean it's fully, his body and soul is in there. He joined them because he wants a better Nigeria, not that he's a member of ADC. But however, if you love Peter Obi, please get involved and contact any state coordinator in Nigeria. Then you will understand and know what is happening in the obedient movement. A better Nigeria is coming.
Thank you.
Mr. Evis, just 10 seconds, please. Let me just summarize with this Amechi. I have told you people that Amechi is just a distraction. He wants to be vice president. So whatever thing he's doing, so ignore Amechi. Amechi was in power with a Buhari.
All right.
He could not do anything to push Wike and work with federal might. So he does not have any.
Thank you, Mr. Alabo. You said it all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Black Panther, talk to us if you are there. Good evening to you, sir. If you are not there, Tiobala, please talk to us.
I'm here. I just, I'm in a, I'm beside the.
It's noisy there. Let's come back to
okay.
you.
Okay.
Tiobala, please go ahead. Good evening to you.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Ives. Thank you, everyone on the panel and the people in the comment section. Yeah, it's a good day to be here again, at least to discuss some of the issues and how we can see our country moving forward. Yeah, I would like to start with Datti amend in relation to this coalition and the 2027 projection. And like I said before in a previous broadcast and all of that, he said that Labour Party, he mentioned it today, that they had 10 million votes. Now, one of the shocking statements is the fact that he said that Peter Obi is welcome back, like if he wants to come back to Labour Party. That statement looks somehow to me in the sense that is assumed according to them now, because in meeting with Julius Abure, there is a kind of a meeting going on within them. And me making a statement today based on the video you showed, that Peter Obi is free to come back and contest as a presidential candidate. Immediately, Peter Obi is not with them. That does not mean it's not with them physically or none of that. They see that Peter Obi is trying to seek other alternatives. Yeah, I can hear you.
Please let us speak. Let us speak. Please mute yourself. Whoever calling in. Chobala, go ahead. Thank you.
Okay, yeah. That statement is somehow in the sense that they believe that Peter Obi is going with the coalition, and the position of those Labour Party, according to Datti and many others, they don't believe in that coalition, so they want to run on their own, which is fine. And Alabo, you said something today that what happened in Edo State, what happened in River State, and in many other places where people, everybody wants to be president. As a result of that, they have, it was even Madam Deborah who said that regarding splitting of vote and all of that. That is my major concern going to 2027. I don't have any issue with anybody contesting, and that is the more reason I'm even supporting whoever that want to contest as long as primary is concerned. For instance, in ADC, Peter Obi can play politics by reaching out to other persons in the north, extending the hand of fellowship. Based on what you said, Alabo, today, that there are other persons in the north who want to be president. Fine. Peter Obi should do that politicking in the sense that reaching out to those set of people, you support me, I'm going to serve for just one term. In 2031, you come and replace and all of that. But it should be the interest of the masses or the people. That is what I'm expecting Peter Obi to be doing now. And I believe he's doing it. Otherwise, they will not hand over any election or ticket to you. This is not Labour Party of 2023, where you see small guys contesting for presidential election. ADC comprises of men who have interests. Amechi, today is not the first time of Amechi expressing interest to be president. So we should not antagonize or just, criticizing him for just showing interest to want to be president. Anybody, as long as a citizen of Federal Republic of Nigeria, you can show interest. In APC, in the 2020 general election, before then, Amechi showed interest. So many others. So my whole point now is this: Peter Obi should do his politicking properly well, because at this point now, the obedient movement don't have any interest in, rather, don't have any stake in Peter Obi becoming the presidential candidate of that ADC. we can talk, and I'm happy with what the obedience are also doing in the sense that they are putting pressure on the principal, putting pressure on the article and many other people who are forming this coalition for them to know that this person has a strong force. So by so doing, it will also pressure those set of people. But we should not just assume it's just going to be a kind of one way. This is a democracy, for God's sake. You know, I expect each of them and whoever that want to play politics should play it now positively, not the negative politics they are playing. Now, this brings me back to Madam Deborah telling the Edo people what they have, like how they come in about of Model. I respect your opinion, but indirectly, most of us, we are also part of those who brought in Okpebolo to power. Reason being that we hate Obaseki, and most of us from different states, we call in, this person is not good, this person is not good. Fine, I don't have any issue with that. But the point that the alternative was not vibrant enough. Rather, the alternative we are presenting, yes, was not vibrant enough. It was not gearing towards having a formidable force to work against this APC, knowing fully where they are at the center. So going into 2027 general election, I'll keep repeating myself, and it is my own opinion, that going into 2027 election, splitting of votes, again, imagine Peter Obi going to a different platform to contest. Atiku, and some people saying that the ADC coalition is not going to work. My dear, it's going to work. It might work for Peter Obi, it might not work for Peter Obi. If Peter Obi decides to leave ADC today, ADC, they are still going ahead with their coalition, and they are going to present a candidate. And that candidate is going to be on the ballot. Whether we like it or not, that candidate is going to bring us some sentiment from the south, from the west, and from the north, in the sense that he's still going to gather millions of votes. So Peter Obi may be going on a different platform, for instance, he's still going to gather some sentiments, getting some votes in the north, in the south, and in the west. And as we all know, Tinubu, somebody also said it today, it has a very strong followers, the Batify, whatever they call themselves, you know. Edo State, even currently, if Batify should hold a rally today in Edo State or in other part of the South, I'm not talking about the South West now, I'm talking about in the South alone, even in the North, you will see massive people that will come out to come and welcome this person, you know. In Kaduna, in Kaduna also, where we have massacre recently, despite all the grievances, everything, people greed and everything that was happening, you know, you see people coming out to welcome this same person. Imagine during the election, and with the hungers in the land, there will be millions of people who is going to sway towards this man. So as a result of that, we have millions for Peter Obi, we have millions for maybe ADC, whoever they are presenting, and we have millions for Tinubu. And as a result, we are going to have a splitting of vote, which is the major focus of the APC. That is what they want. So I don't want us to play into their hands, and that is why I'm begging the person of Peter Obi, because I believe you have the capacity. I'm not here to discuss your capacity. I'm not here to discuss your competency and all of that. You have it. But at this point now, I want you to do that politicking, you know, that will enable you to showcase your capacity come 2027 general election. Because if you did not do that, to be able to clinch that power, because I believe you can get that power, every other thing will follow in ADC. Because I don't want a splitted vote going to 2027 general election. Otherwise, they will still have room for manipulation. Because if the gap is narrow, they can easily manipulate. But when the gap is wide enough, when I mean wide, like in 5 million, 10 million, and all of that, it will be difficult for them to manipulate. That is my own goal. That is my own projection going into 2027. As a result of that, I need at least formidable force against this evil APC government. Having said that, there are some issues regarding investment, economic development, and all of that ravaging our society today, whereby we need to encourage private investors to come into the country. It's fine for private investors to come into the country. There are some indices, there are some metrics that they must follow. First of all, the corruption index in the country is too high that we cannot attract viable investors into the country. Now, the cost of doing business in Nigeria is so high. Talking about electricity, we don't have those. And for them to start providing power for themselves is going to be a massive war for those investors. Now, that is the more reason the Peter Obi slogan, talking about consumption to production, there the people of the country comes in. Fine, like others have earlier alluded to regarding building of roads, is okay. I don't have any issue with that. But more concentration should be on the human capital. And what are the main factors that drive that is the light I earlier mentioned. Our education system should be revamped in a way that it should be a kind of a learning institution, like those days we have in the technical colleges and all of that. We should have Institute of Technology in Nigeria, that we be focusing more on the technological aspect of it. Everything should be working in synergy. And we should not just have an educational system because all of us want just to graduate and have this and have that, but it should be a learning curve. Like in your 100 level, before you get to 200 level, you should be productive enough to set up your own company or set up your own whatever small scale business you want to do. So that is just by the way. And going back to what Datti Ameh said, I'm also convinced, and I want people on the platform to also discuss about that, because there are some interest here, that the kind of the dichotomy, I'm noticing some kind of dichotomy between this Labour Party or even Datti Ameh and the person of Peter Obi, not on a personal level, but on a political level. And doing that, there is already a division again, which is going to be a big blow to Labour Party or whoever Peter Obi is going to go to. It's going to be very, very frustrating having your vice in 2020 general election, not 2020 election. So that's just my small take on that. Thank you, Mr. Ives.
All right, Tiobala. Thank you. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate you. All right. Give us a mandate. Are you there now? You're still not there. Black Panther.
Thank you very much. Can you hear me?
Okay, good. Go ahead. Thank you, my brother. Good evening to you.
Greetings to you, Mr. Elvis. Thank you very much, and thank you for your understanding. Greetings to you and the panelists. On that's why I greet you. I greet everybody. Well, let me just say this quickly. I wouldn't know if Tiobala probably had that video. I don't think that that is said that welcome back. I think what he said is that Peter will be still part of Labour Party. I mean, that might decide. Now, Mr. Alabo, you were talking about Wike being smuggled into governor in Rivers State and Rotimi Amechi and things like that. I'm not sure if there's any difference between Rotimi Amechi and Wike on my part. That's not.
All right, give us a mind. We can't hear anything anymore. Can anybody hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. No, you still have noise on your side, Black Panther. You can't speak now. Sort yourself out before you're mute. Give us a mind. We can't hear anything from you. I need to move on. Thank you so much. Mama Eshu, if you are still there, we're having our final submission now. Let's round up 2 minutes, man. If you're still there. Okay, you are not there. Mr. Jonathan, please, your final submission, sir. 2 minutes.
Mr. Elvis.
Yes, sir. I can hear you. Go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Let me just quickly round up on this. I still continue to hear this idea of vote split. I don't know what else to say again, other than to just say that that is not a factor that will be significant enough to stop or hinder someone like Mr. Peter Obi from becoming the president in a credible election. In a credible election. As Mr. Peter Obi, as the ADC candidate, whoever emerges, they will throw their candidate in. Yes, fine. The candidate will gather millions of votes, whatever, here and there. It will not be sufficient for that candidate to become the president of Nigeria. APC, Mr. Tinubu, will gather his own millions of votes. But one thing about APC is that they will also lose vote as well. The only thing people are, banking on is that their APC will rig successfully. That's why I said in a credible election, fair, credible election, the ADC candidate will get his own vote million, but it will never be sufficient to run to Aso Rock. APC will lose votes. That you can see. If you like, you take it. If you like, don't take it at your own peril. APC will lose votes, except for rigging. They will lose massive votes come 2027. And Mr. Peter Obi will also gather his own millions of votes as well. For me, these are just obvious. If you understand the geopolitical terrain and the voting pattern, regional voting pattern and state voting pattern in Nigeria, APC will lose vote come 2027. The only thing they are banking on is to rig, to pad it up. But it's also very clear that ADC candidate, yes, whoever it ends up to be, he will get his own millions of votes in the northern part, if it is from the north, in the northern part of Nigeria, and bits and pieces from the other regions as well. That's my own take. I don't know how to explain it again, but everybody have right to their own opinion that they will split vote. Nigeria continue to talk about this vote split, as if in the first place, Nigerian electorate are even enlightening. They are not even enlightening in the first place. Is it people that goes to polling booths on election day? Thank you. On election day, they will be giving them 5,000, 10,000. Do they understand anything called split?
All right, thank you.
Somebody used a statistics earlier of 70% of illiterate. Nigeria has, 70% of Nigerians are educated.
Thank you.
Lie. More than 50, 60% of Nigerians are illiterate. Stack one. Unfortunate though.
No. You misconstrue me, Mr. Jonathan.
Say that Edo State.
Okay, Edo State. Okay,
I'm
Edo
only
State.
not
Okay,
the whole Nigeria. Yeah.
All right, let's move on. Let's move on.
Nigeria as a whole. These people that are going
Thank
to
you,
vote.
Mr. Jonathan. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, okay. Let me, Mr. Evans. Thank you very much. I appreciate
yes,
it.
sir.
Thank you very much.
I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Mr. Alabo, your 2 minutes, sir. Please walk with your 2 minutes. Thank you.
Okay, give us our mandate was trying to say something. Please, during 2015, Amechi was already leaving office. I wasn't saying Amechi and the Wike was put together. It was Dakuku Peter side that came out and other people on other platform. But because of hatred, that was the thing. So give us a mandate. If you are there, I hope you understand it now. And Tiobala, you mentioned something. I am fully involved in the movement, the obedient movement. There are a lot of things some of us are privy to. So a new Nigeria is coming in place. I want to urge Nigerians, if you know your state coordinator, you are abroad, we have all the platform, people in UK, people in US, Canada, every area you find in all Nigeria, 36 states, including Abuja, obedient movement is there. That is the political party now we have for Peter Obi pending, because we are not going to let those people there who are praying. The only problem of APC is to make sure Peter Obi does not have a platform to stand, but which they will fail, and the new Nigeria will come in. They are not concerned about Atiku, but it's Peter Obi that is their problem. So my own appeal to Nigerians is get involved. Let's kick these people out of power. We should not allow, we have intellectual great minds in Nigeria. How can we allow criminal element occupying office of leaderships? This is where they are pushing us to. Look at what we are suffering today. The APC national chairman, state chairman in Edo State, you can see him that he does not even understand English, the difference between like and hate and dislike. So it's a problem we are into. So we have to get involved and take these people. They put them there to intimidate you out of, so that they will continue to take over power. So we must not allow them. Let us step out, get involved, So begin to make contact. Know where you want to step in if you want a new Nigeria and get involved. Let us remove these people. Let us remain focused. Like I would said it earlier, we stand a lot of chances. Peter Obi stand a lot of chances. There are vibrant northern leaders who are there behind Peter Obi because they know their future. They also want to be president. Most of them want to be vice to Peter Obi. So they are ready to work with Peter Obi. There is no, it's not everything will come to media like this and be spitting out, but all of us to come together and continue to pray for this one man who has put himself forward as a sacrificial lamb for Nigerians. Please let us join faith and let us put our faith with work. Faith without work is useless. Let us step out and commit action to it. We will take back our country from this criminal element. Ignore people like Amechi, they are distractions. They want a vice president, so they are ready to take everything. Let us not give it to because it's Tinubu or allow anybody to distract us, telling us if it is Atiku, oh, we'll vote for Peter Obi. We'll vote for Atiku. If it is not Tinubu, if it is not Atiku, we'll vote for, I don't know how to put this, sorry, my brother. We'll vote for Tinubu if it is Atiku that is coming out. Whether Atiku come out, Peter Obi will still come out on a platform. We won them in 2023. I'm saying it categorically. We won in 2023. The 2023 mistake we made, we stand, we listen to Peter Obi, but Peter Obi has given us his word now, and he told us that we are going to defend our vote at the polling unit.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Chobala, please, your 2 minutes. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Elvis. It's very simple. I agree with the previous speaker 100% because he said that the issue of vote splitting should not be an issue. I agree with you, and you give a condition, the reason why I agree with you, that if it's a free and fair, 100%, I don't have any arguments regarding that. But since 1999 to date, as far as Nigeria is concerned, I have never witnessed free, fair election in Nigeria. So as a result of that, I do not encourage multiple parties going to 2027 against the incumbent president. I do not encourage that. Give us our mandate. He said something that I did not watch the video. I'm not the one who played it. They played it on this platform. Datti Baba Ameh said Peter Obi is welcome back to come and contest. Invariably, they're letting us know that the chance of Peter Obi joining ADC is with ADC currently, based on what we have politically, as long as coalition is concerned. So they wanted to come back to come and contest under the platform of Labour Party, which is fine. That is why he's seeking this realignment and all of that. This is what I expected them to do long time ago. Having a united Labour Party, irrespective of what is happening in the party, is internal. They could have as well managed this crisis and all of that. Because if Labour Party, being the first time they gather, they allocated to them, or according to Ahmed, they have 10 million. So definitely they could have as well bid on that success story, that success. But allowing that division to escalate to this point, it was something worrisome. But however, thank God that the recognition process is ongoing. So if they can work together again to have that party coming back again, it will be a good point for them going to 2027 general election. However, I do not encourage splitting. As long there is no free, fair election in Nigeria, I do not encourage multiple, how will I put it, big weights to contest again. Otherwise, you are only giving pathways, free pathway to the incumbent president. There's also an argument, one of the video that you showed here, where somebody said Peter Obi was a vice to Atiku, all this coalition, all of that. He said something. But remember then, he's an incumbent. The person they were working against that time was an incumbent in 2019. And again, this is another incumbent. So there must be a formidable force. And Peter Obi then, people did not recognize Peter Obi the much extent they have now. That's why I'm also begging the ADC, at least work together for Peter Obi to have this ticket. That is my plea for you guys. I'm not against the coalition. I'm in support of it totally, 100%. If they can do that, I bet you Nigeria will support you. Give Peter Obi the ticket, and 2027 will be a free path. Otherwise, splitting will reduce us back to APC. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. The people I called before, Mama Esho, I'm calling you again for the second time, 2 minutes, because I'm rounding up my final submission. Okay, you are still not there.
I'm here.
Go ahead, man. Final submission, 2 minutes.
All right, sorry, I was busy when you reached out. I was in the kitchen trying to fix something to eat. All right, thank you everyone for your contribution today, your submission. Thank you to the listener. Thank you to the viewer. My plea to all of us is this. APC has declared that they have started campaign because everywhere you go to in Abuja, Lagos, I don't know of other states, you will see the poster of Tinubu everywhere. So that means they have declared campaign, even when it is not officially declared according to INEC guideline. So if they are able to say they're already in campaign season, let us not sleep. Our campaign too has started. Therefore, we should avoid division, unnecessary argument, and let us start in the path of truth. Truth and truth. And let us begin to walk behind the scene. Begin to canvass, begin to organize, begin to do anything you know you need to do. And on my own part, I'm going to do what I need to do as a mother to see how I can bring Mr. Peter Obi and Showore to the table. Because if two of them can agree to work together, I know it will mean a lot to all of us, both home and abroad. And for those who are weary, be strong, be courageous. Together, in one voice, the oppressed population is more than them all. And if 80% of us can stand up and fight this battle together, home and abroad, surely victory will be ours. Thank you, and God bless all of us.
All right, thank you very much, man. God bless you. Thank you so much for your time with us today. All right, let's give us a mandate. Are you still available? If not, I'm rounding up right now. Okay, you're not.
Service, 10 seconds, I beg. Can I just respond to Tiobala? I beg.
No, 10 seconds. I need to go now, sir. You've got all the time. You
no verse, I beg.
Go ahead now. Go ahead, please.
Okay. Tiobala, about Ahmed the Baba. I beg. I just want to let you understand. Ahmed Baba is on a mission. So that to get them confused, they will continue to be talking. So just leave it like that. Not everything we'll keep saying, but it's for a purpose. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you all, every one of you that came into the panel. Like to appreciate you, Mama Esho. Thanks for coming in, Mr. Jonathan, Mr. Alabo, Tiobala, give us a mandate, Black Panther, and many others. I appreciate every one of you, my people, those of you that called in, Mother Deborah, thank you very much, I appreciate you. The comment section, before that, I'd like to appreciate you, Judge Blue Shell, for the super chat earlier on. God bless you, I'm very, very grateful. Mother of all Mommy Diaspora, thank you very much, Mommy, I appreciate you for all that you do for us here. Thank you very much, always. Abu Azi, thank you very much, my brother, I appreciate you, thanks for all that you do. Thank you, Peggy Modi. Thank you very much, I appreciate you. Tony Africa, thank you very much. Love Manduka, thank you. At peace, I can see you. Thank you very much. God bless you all. Thank you so much, Bexman, CEO. I can see you as well. Mother Peggy Modi, thank you very much, my people. Ima, I can see you in the building. Mother Rita, oh, you were there. Oh, you asked for link, Seth. Oh, God. Mother Rita, you asked for link. How come you know? I don't see him. I only see her now. So you asked for links since 9:53. Okay, that's about 20 minutes ago. Okay, I missed that. Okay, moderator, tomorrow is another day. Thank you very much. Lucky Raf, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you, Madam Stella Masavedo, and many, many others right there. Debsy, thank you very much. Guys, help us to press on the like before you go. Help us to share. For those of you joining us for the first time, you're wondering what we're doing here. We are just here calling out our government to do the right thing. As you and I know, nothing is working in Nigeria. We're just being hopeful, putting in the effort to see if Nigeria can work in our time. We're not here to fight anybody. We're just speaking truth to power. I appreciate you all. If that's why you're here, you're in the right place. But if you believe on ethnicism, tribalism, then maybe you can move forward. There are some satanic platforms that embraces things like that on YouTube and every other social media platforms. I appreciate every one of you. None of us is perfect here. I'm not a perfect person. None of my panelists, my callers, my commenters are perfect. Sometimes, if we don't say things how you expect it to be, just manage it, or rather, continue from where we stop. I appreciate every one of you, my people. Allow us to end the show right now, and I'll join you guys again. Fingers crossed tomorrow, 7 p.m. And look out for our pre-recorded videos during the day. My people, good night and bye for now.
This is what we are living in this world, all of us today in motion. Everybody there in motion. Moving to our various stations. As we there in motion, make we do good to ourselves, yo. Make we do good to our neighbor. Before we reach our station, every walk gets paid. Every walk gets paid. We're gonna go to work good. Nobody walk good. Every walk gets paid. We're gonna go to work good. Nobody walk good. I make a day fear my God. We're gonna go to work good. Nobody walk good. I make a day fear my maker. We're gonna go to work good. Nobody walk good. Whoever come and go and song. Organize. My God, I make a fear my maker.